Alright boys, today we are talking about the most overpowered weapon in the game and one of the least used, the Diamondback. So get this, for every backstab you take and for each and every building you sap and actually destroy, you get rewarded with a crit shot. Free crit shot. For doing what you are gonna do anyway. Because this is what spies do, right? Spy doesn't just kill one guy, he gets a voucher to delete the next guy as well. So if you stab an angel and sap all 4 of his buildings, you just got 5 crits. Yep. And with a loaded Diamondback you can basically melt any class you meet in the game. Not even heavies are safe from this monster. And distance? What's that? You can basically be across the map and crit shot some poor guy. Imagine this, you are playing Pyro and for each guy that dies from your flames you get a crit shot for your shotgun or something. How is that fair? Well...
Sorry Tommy, this is Vice City. This is business.
I mean, this is Team Fortress 2. Fairness ain't around. Now let's talk about some downsides, because any weapon has some downside, right? Well, for the Diamondback, not really. For receiving free crits you get a 15% damage penalty, which is a joke, because the penalty doesn't actually impact you, because you get the crits, right? Also, no random crits. You guessed it, it doesn't impact you either, because you get the crits anyway. The only real downside is the frustration and the urge to find that good rope once you die without using your crits. That sucks. That is the worst feeling. Like you got 3 or 5 crits and you just happen to die with them unused. Such a wasted opportunity. And also when you are missing your shots. In those moments you'll be like, why do I even bother using this revolver? But if you have a good aim in general, you should be fine with it. Well, to be honest, to me there's another disadvantage. I am a spy main, mind you. So my go-to revolver is 90% of the times the L'étranger for the huge amounts of cloak it provides. So I can stay invisible as long as I damn please. So while I use the Diamondback, I feel pretty time restrained by it. The cloak just vanishes like my celery. So you are more dependent on the ammo packs to be able to stay invisible more, to be able to go behind the enemy lines and such. Another thing is that you are either gonna be useless against engineers' buildings or you'll waste your crits on the buildings after you sapped. As usually, this is the only way you can actually destroy the building before the NG comes in and removes the sap. The sap is mostly there just to stop the use of the building, in my opinion of course. It's simply fun and very broken the way you can just wait around the corner and just melt the first unlucky guy that comes unsuspectingly in your way. You're gonna obliterate in 2 seconds any guy. Yep. Unless you miss or you panic or something. Your eyes will roll like a slot machine when you'll spot a mini sentry, because it means literally free and effortless crit. Because you know for sure AG ain't gonna bother removing the sap on that silly little thing. Yeah, as I said earlier, an AG is basically your best way to free crits with a Diamondback. Even more so than any other mercenary. Maybe except unaware heavies, everyone loves a good fat heavy ready to be stabbed, right? But at the end of the day, you don't really see lots of spies using this heavenly weapon. But why is that? Why don't you see a spy in every game flexing his Diamondback if it just offers free crits and no real downsides? Well, after using it for a game or two, I would call it boring. Even if it's clearly overpowered, no discussion here whatsoever, it's boring to use after more games. Like I get it, you get 2 free kills, destroy some buildings and then you have 5 crits to absolutely destroy any enemy you meet. But even though Spy has a gun, it's not really fun playing this way. I'd rather sport a L'étranger for near infinite cloak and just sneak behind them suckers and ice them with my Spycicle. Or harass the enemy team with a kunai, still with the L'étranger. Since the revolver is just a Diamondback without the crits, maybe in some situations it's a little bit better, whatever. The ambassador is long since dead and the enforcer trash. So yeah, if it's not the Diamondback, and let's be serious, ain't nobody using it that much as I said earlier, so mostly you go with the Holy L'étranger. That's it. I'm done. I've said my piece.